Here in Macron, I am a senior fashion designer since 6 years, and I'm Stoke City designer since 4 years. I work with a lot of clubs, of course, and a lot of different sports. I always go around the world to find something attractive to me to propose to my clubs. And yeah, it's a lot of research work. Of course, after that, we start to develop the new design. We collaborate, of course, with our clubs, and we decide together which is the better choice for the next season, and we start to develop that. And after a couple of months, we meet together and we mix our idea together to create new kits.
So the design process is actually quite a long process. It starts about 12 months prior to the launch of the shirt. So the recent 24-25 home shirt was designed in May. Well, it started actually in probably March, April, when the brief was submitted to Macron, and the brief was very much to incorporate and pay homage to the heritage and the history of the club, which is where the kiln element came into play. And really then it's over to the Macron designers and Enrico to really bring that brief to life. And then once the designs are signed off internally at the club, then we launch production and we start to receive the shirts in Easter the following year, and then yeah, typically we launch in the summer.
The current design become from a mix of retro ideas. Generally the arm side was raglan, and we decided to add it, but with a kind of new neck. And these also are on the design, because we have 3 huge stripes in the middle with a subtle pattern of the pottery on it, and the central club crest in the middle. That's inspired me some retro ideas.
Yeah, Macron was founded in Bologna in 1971 as a sports shop, and then the company started producing for other brands, and only in the 90s Macron launched its own brand, Macron. So Macron became a brand as well. So we started in football in 2001 when we signed the first professional club, that was Bologna. And so since then, we have grown, and today we are the 3rd brand in football in Europe. So first of all, what I would like to underline the fact that Macron comes from the Greek name Makro, that means large. So therefore, I could say that our ambition to become a big brand is written in our name. So the goal is to realize, what is written in our name, to create, to build a large company. It's important to invest, sponsoring club, but at the same time, I think that it's important to have a beautiful, a big campus where we develop our products, where all our people can work well. Macron is a blend of innovation, quality, passion for beauty. That said, if I could recap, try to summarize, our strengths in 4, let's say, things. The first one is the fact that we are an Italian company, so the Italian touch, the Italian design, the Italian passion for beauty is for sure one of our strengths. The second one is the passion for details. So for us it's very important, let's say, to really look after each detail in order to make our products different from the others. The third one, the fact that we work with each club, each federation in order to develop a collection that is really unique. And the last one is the focus that we have here in Macron on sustainability. So indeed, most of our products today are made with eco fabric, and in general, we try, let's say, to reduce as much as possible our footprint on the planet.
With Macron, one of the big selling points for us as a club is the fact that we can offer bespoke designs, and you can see that in this year's 24-25 home shirt with the sublimated kilns in the stripe to really pay homage to the history and the heritage of the city, but it gives it a really nice, unique design point. So the ability to offer bespoke kits, you only have to look as far as the 25-26 home shirt, which has been designed by the fan assembly that we held recently. And they were able to decide on the type of collar that was received on the shirt, the number of stripes, the type of stripe, where the crest was placed, and this, every single element of the kit was customizable, and that wouldn't necessarily be possible with all brands, but it is with Macron because every detail and every element of the shirt is customizable and bespoke.
With Stoke, we have a special relationship with the club. We signed the club the first time many years ago. This is the second time that we extend our agreement. And this is very important for us because when you extend an agreement, it means that you have done your job well. And with Stoke, Stoke is a club that we signed many years ago, and we have a special relationship with the club. So I'm really happy that our journey together can, let's say, move forward.